Hey guys, Sausage here. Released on March 24th, 2025, a game about mowing your lawn is a simplistic game about mowing your lawn. Harvest grass, sell clippings, upgrade your gear, and experience the beauty and detail. As the title suggests, this game is about mowing your lawn. You start the game off with a simple motorized push mower, and as you mow your lawn, you collect your grass clippings, and then you use those grass clippings to sell and make money, and with that money you can then buy upgrades. Not only are there grass clippings, but there are certain items hidden in the tall grass that you can collect and also sell for even more money. Some of these items include pocket watches, or baseballs, or diamonds, but there's also vases hidden, and if you break the vases, you'll find rupees inside, which is a nod to the Legend of Zelda series. Graphically, you can tell that there are low polygons, especially in the trees, but I think that this was intentional. Being that this is a game about mowing your lawn, which is goofy, I think that the developer went with a low polygon style to just go along with the humor. Lastly, we have the price tag. This game costs $5 US, and I got about 38 minutes of gameplay out of this. With all of that said, a game about mowing your lawn earns a sausage rating of 5 out of 10 sausages. I don't know how to give any feedback to this game without trashing it completely. I don't want to be rude, but I also don't want to sugarcoat anything, so I guess I'm just going to point blank say exactly how I feel. The gameplay is horrendous. First, I want to start off with the physics or the controls of the lawnmower. I feel like I could pilot a cruise liner better than I could pilot this lawnmower. While I'm sure that the developer made the controls for this lawnmower goofy on purpose, that doesn't mean it's fun. In real life, I have no issues pushing a lawnmower, but this game is nothing like that. Now, if the developer started off the game with a lawnmower like this, and then you could upgrade your lawnmower to have better handling, that would make sense. But it's just the same lawnmower the entire game, or so I think anyway, which I will touch on in a little bit. As you play, you'll cut grass and find items, and you can sell all of these things for money. Some of these upgrades include sharper blades on your lawnmower, or a bigger bag so you can collect more grass before you have to sell it. One item you can buy is a riding lawnmower, which handles a little bit better than the push mower, but the issue here is that it feels like a tank. I don't know if it's the size of the lawnmower or maybe the position where the camera is placed, but it just feels really big. On top of that, this game is riddled with bugs. To start, let's talk about collision. Some assets have weird collision, such as the house. You don't actually stop at the house, you'll walk through the house and then you'll hit an invisible wall. Or these bushes right here, you just walk right through them. These are pretty minor, but another collision issue I had was that I broke a vase to get the rupees out, and then I walked over it or something, and I got launched super far up in the air. Again, that's not really a big deal. I thought it was comical, but it's still an issue. The biggest issue that I ran into, which is a real issue, is that I was on the riding lawnmower and I ran over a rock and I got stuck. Well, I dismounted from the lawnmower, which, side note, there's no real tutorial to this game, so I had no idea I needed to press space. There is a little bit of text in the bottom right corner saying press space, but I had no idea, so it was trial and error until I just figured it out. Anyway, I ran over the rock and I got stuck, so I got off the lawnmower and it spawned me outside the fence of the yard. Well, this one item does have collision, and I can't walk back through the fence. I grabbed the rock and I was able to move it, but when I did that, I also pushed the lawnmower a little too far away, so I couldn't get back on. Because of that, I thought maybe I could walk around the block back to my front yard and then get into my backyard that way. But when I did that, I fell through the map. I was hoping the game might teleport me to my front yard or auto spawn me or something like that, but that never happened. I decided to shut the game off and then restart it, hoping that I wouldn't lose any progress. But when I reloaded the game, I was at the very beginning again because there's no save option. I understand why there wouldn't be a save option for a game that is advertised as only 30 minutes long, but it's still really disappointing that I fell through the map and I had to restart the entire game, especially with such janky controls. Moving on to the graphics and art, it's low poly and looks kinda bad. I think it's on purpose, but that doesn't change the fact that it just looks bad. I can forgive bad graphics if the gameplay does a little bit more of the heavy lifting, but like I just said, it's riddled with bugs, the controls aren't very good, and overall it's just not good. So as of right now, none of the gameplay can save the graphics. I do want to touch on the soundtrack category, but you may have noticed I didn't mention it earlier. The reason for that is because it's the same song over and over the entire time. Song might not be the right term, but it's the same piece of music looped the entire time. It wasn't bad, but it's the same thing over and over for the entire 30 minutes that I played, and it got kind of tiresome. Lastly, we'll talk about the price. Like I said, it's $5, and I got 38 minutes out of this game. I'll be completely honest, I didn't even beat it either. It isn't because I didn't try or anything like that, it's because I fell through the map, and then when I restarted, I had to replay it, and given that the controls are so bad as it is, I just didn't have any desire to actually do it. The Steam page does advertise that this game can be beat in 15 to 30 minutes, and I've got 38 minutes, so I don't know exactly how much is in here, but I have to assume it can't be too much more. Regardless if there is a lot more or not, the controls are just so bad as it is, and with how buggy it is, I just have no desire. Now, I know that some people love to play bad games, and I'm not here to yuck your yum. If you are really interested in this game, and everything I've said makes you want to play it even more, then so be it, go have fun. But I do advise you, maybe wait until it's like $2 or $3 instead of $5. And that's my review of a game about mowing your lawn. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below, but if not, just know that I appreciate your viewership nonetheless. I also have a Twitch channel where I live stream occasionally, I have a Discord for both content creators and casual viewers alike, and I'm a Steam curator, so consider following me on all of those platforms as well. I'll leave a link to everything in the description below. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut my review here. Mahoney out.